Hey, everybody. Thank you and welcome to the Dope Academy podcast. I am your host, Mona, aka Mona Kane. Period. And to my left, but you're right, I think. Y'all's right.
I think
is my co-host, Cedric.
AKA Mr. Superstar, AKA I'm back with another one, AKA I am him.
Another what?
Another one of, anything. I'm multifaceted in my job. So.
Oh, okay. Be careful, ladies. He's slick with it. So our setup looks a little different today because we have exciting news. Yes, we have moved to a brand new studio. It is amazing. It's going to be able to accommodate so many more ideas and creativity we have.
And guests.
And guests, for sure. So that's going to be really, really dope. And we don't have the green screen up yet. And this, we record at Fredericksburg Public Access Radio. So, there's a lot of recording studio stuff going on or whatever. So it looks like I'm about to get in a booth. You know what I'm saying? It's just helping the sound, but we're going to put a green screen up before next week. So
big plug, EK.
EK the DJ. EK the DJ. Now, can y'all let us know in the comments? We're definitely an interactive show. We want you to talk to us, but can you let us know in the comments if you can hear us good, all that stuff? Because we're like here today working out the kinks on our 99th episode. So our next episode will be our 100th episode. And when I tell you, it's been hard to get to the 100. It was like, we were like 5 episodes away from 100. We're like, oh my God, we're about to be at 100. And it was like so much stuff just kept happening. So I'm really, really excited that we're almost there.
And
right around the corner. We will have some surprises. Hey, our number one fan, Shauna, is already in the comments, period.
What's up?
Thank you. I'm going to talk about you a little bit more later, too. Don't worry. I ain't going to talk about that. Don't you worry, girl.
Don't worry.
But we're going to talk about your support. Okay, so first, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. I know that we've been kind of like MIA here and there and going through a lot of transition and having weeks in between episodes where you were used to us going every week. We definitely are getting back to that. Yes. Life has been life, and I'm going to just keep it real. And unfortunately, a few weeks ago, I lost my dear sister, Tamika Howard.
Sorry about that. Condolences.
Thank you. She was like really one of the biggest inspirations in my life and very, very important person. But the great thing about my sister is she was that for so many different people. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely hit hard. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. The fact that I can even talk right now without crying while talking about her shows a little bit of progress, but I still do have moments which like you're always going to have, Sure. EK, you can put that picture up. I just wanted to take the time to honor her. She was always encouraging me to, tap into my creative spirit.
And I know it, you can't tell me nothing else. That's why I every.
I don't know why there was music. Let me see if I figure that out.
Is it still going?
No, I turned it off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know why there was music, but that was my sister, Tamika Howard, and hopefully we can get that back up. But at the end of the show, we have a video to play that I would like for everybody to watch. But this episode,
peace,
thank
please.
you.
Thank you. Please.
Rest in power for sure to my sister. And thank you, Shauna. I definitely will eventually come up with some way to honor her with the episode and probably have like a whole episode dedicated to her and bring and do that. I'm just not ready for that right now.
I understand.
So I just wanted to say I miss my sister a lot, and that's the reason why we haven't been here for a minute. But, I said I wasn't going to cry. Okay.
So, also, just to transition off of her sister, I also had a passing of one of my closest friends, Lynn Gardner. He was my quarterback. We graduated together.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. He was a very close friend. I'm going to miss him a lot. He was a pillar of the community. He was there for a lot of people. So it's just it's tough to see people that's really close to you go, but in due time we'll not get over it, but come to grips with it and be able to live with it. But that takes time. So I know there's a lot of people out there grieving. This is the time where we all need to come together. This is the time when we need to check on each other. We need to really hone into the people that's close to you, and take that serious. And love is not something that you can just throw away. So he's always going to be remembered, and I love you, Lynn.
And rest in power to him as well.
Thank you.
I didn't know him personally, but he sounds like an amazing human. And prayers to him and his family. Thank you, Miss Jessie. Shout out Miss Jessie in the comments. My sister Nina is in the comments.
Hey now.
Hey Nina, who needs to come on the show one day. We can talk about that later. I think she'd be funny. I really think she'd be funny. Because she tells stories about how I was when I was younger. She put me on blast the other day. We was out eating with somebody, and she was like, Mona used to wear slippers everywhere she went and was always rapping. I was like, I didn't ask you to... Did I ask you to say it? No, I'm just joking, right? So I'm wearing a ponytail today, which is a little different than what y'all are used to. And I wore a ponytail last night in honor of my sister Mika, because she always had like different hairstyles, like much like me. Mm-hmm. However, I would be like, Mika, why is this random ponytail like in the corner? You know what I'm saying? Or she would like, oh, just wear a ponytail when I said I couldn't figure out how to do my hair or whatever. And then when she passed, somebody was like, here, take this, and gave me one of her ponytails. So it was hilarious. I used to always be like, why you got this ratted up ponytail over here or whatever? But she kept a cute ponytail, right? So Nina's hilarious. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Tarina.
Shout out all the ponies out there.
Yeah, shout out all the ponytails. So I wore this in honor of her yesterday because we had the great honor of being nominated for Podcast of the Year for the Met Gala Awards for Fredericksburg Fashion Week. And it was an amazing event, which we'll get into, but we won!
You know what I'm saying?
Hey!
Podcast of the Year, you know. Thank you.
Yes!
You see us up there.
Right? Period. So that up there, which you can't see now because it's not here anymore, but up there, where I'm talking about that black part, that's where the award is. Because we don't have like anything to stand behind it, you can't see it if I was just to hold it up. Mm-hmm. But that's what the award looks like. It's really, really dope. Definitely excited. Oh shit. And what's up, Terrence?
And we was dressed to the nines, as you can see Mona in the sparkly dress.
You know? Hey, and let me tell you something right now. Fashion Nova. Let me tell you, Fashion Nova, I need to give them their flowers and their props. Yeah. Because I saw the dress and I was like, that's real cute. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to get that. I didn't know if it was going to fit. I needed to get it altered, but I didn't. But Shauna hooked me up and did something so it wouldn't be so long right there. But anyways, put the dress on, cool. And it was given.
It was given. Yeah, I was waiting for you to say it was given. Yeah.
It was given.
I don't want to say it.
I'm not even going to front. I ate last night, and I felt amazing. Like, it was great. And I got so many compliments. Well, today, I ain't been able to do nothing. I forgot all kinds of stuff today because I've been getting phone calls and FaceTimes. You look good in that dress, girl. Hey, you look good last night. You look good. You look good.
Screen right there.
That's me. That's me. Titty popping out and everything. Titty is popping out. Like, what's going on? But that dress is like my favorite dress I've ever worn. Like, I got so many compliments on it and so many, compliments today that really warmed my heart. Like, because I rarely ever dress up. Like, I'll dress up a little bit, but if I have to stand, I'm not dressing like that. But I knew I had to, like, I can be sitting down most of the time. Yeah. And actually, my feet didn't even start hurting until we got back to the studio. So it was good to go. And it just taught me that I need to dress up more. Yeah, like, it makes you feel good. Yeah. It makes you feel good
sometimes,
Yes.
But, it takes time and it takes a lot of effort. And don't nobody want to be hurting in those shoes and heels all day. So, dress up when it's appropriate.
Right? And even the model told me he hates dressing up, but he has to do it sometimes. So I definitely get it. Tarina said had the legs out and did. And did. I was like, okay. People was commenting on my legs, but I was like, I got scars. I'm thinking, Are you sure?
You talking about my leg?
My legs? Okay. Look, swinging the ponytail. You couldn't tell me nothing last night. Like, period.
One time I seen you playing with the ponytail.
Yes. Like, what? Well, really, because everybody who knows me, I don't really like fake hair because it gets on my nerves. It's like in your face, and it's like, and then you think a bug is on your neck and shit, and you be swatting. So I have long enough hair. I just don't be wearing fake hair, but and nothing against people who do, but I think it's cool to kind of like implement that now because you can switch up your look and all that cool stuff. So Terrence said he brought the boys to the yard. Yeah, and Cedric, yes, Miss Jessie, Cedric did look clean. Cedric, I don't know if y'all can see it. When we play the video, you'll see his outfit a little bit, but Cedric had a little blazer joint on, and his sleeves was like a lace or something. I mean, I walked up to him and was like, "What is that, velvet?" Like as soon as I saw him,
Shout out to my boy Cleveland.
Is that who gave you that?
Yeah.
Okay, what's up, Cleveland?
I gotta tell him every time.
You can't see it. You can't see it
on that.
But that undershirt was sick. Like that undershirt was sick. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I did my thing just a little bit.
So thank you, Nina. So basically, we was invited as nominees from Latoya White, who is the owner of Fredericksburg Fashion Week International.
Fashion Week International. Don't forget the international.
International. And she said she's going to reveal soon why they're calling it international now. So we're really excited to find that out. But we were invited. It was the first annual awards that she's done, and it was executed amazing. Like from the photographer to the bartenders,
from the pull-up,
like the pull-up, the pull-up. I was like, oh, we got water fountains, like what? Because it was a location we had never been to before. You know what I'm saying, downtown. Oh, hey, what's up, Saint?
What up, what up?
And what's up with your new book? You got a new book coming out.
Thank you. Yes, I need that.
That's former podcast guest. Make sure y'all go ahead and check out Saint Vaughn James.
Yeah, he got books out there. Go look him up.
And definitely get more because he's a new one coming out. But we pull up and the spot is like beautiful,
extravagant,
and like I was like, ooh.
I was like, I'm glad I dressed up.
We're about to be bougie. So we get in, and it is a sea of Black people dressed to the nines. And EK, because EK came.
Yeah.
He was like the only white person besides the bartender and the cameraman, but he fits in perfectly. Y'all know. Look. That's my engineer, y'all, if y'all don't know.
Yes. Shout out EK.
Yes.
In the studio. There they go.
Yes.
Off guards is the best mid-step.
And that's what I was gonna say, Terrence. Like the
now you see that thigh. I just want
the thigh is out. The food was catered and amazing. Like it was great.
Especially
like for real.
Desserts.
The dessert bar, Cedric was over there taking 3 at a time. Now in his defense, we was asking him.
Thank you.
Not yet, almost. We were asking him to get dessert. I was being greedy. I was going back for seconds and thirds on certain stuff, and it's like everything's like a little hors d'oeuvre, but bussin', we was fucking it up, and I looked like fucking it up. So it was great.
So it's a match,
right? Period. He's used to that because he's a model, so he's always like looking like. I'm just like chilling, comfortable on my Aaliyah vibes, you know what I'm saying? Tomboy, cute. Nah.
Big shirt,
Last
jeans.
night I was like, let me show you how I can step.
Step out with the steppers.
And I did.
The lemon pepper steppers.
So we also want to thank Shauna, our #1 fan who's in the comments. She was always supportive, and she came to support us at the award show, and she was looking amazing as well. I should have put a picture on here because she had this dress on, and the back was backing. Like
out,
what?
And the shoulder was up.
What?
Said, what girl?
But if you go on her page, she got some pictures up. The little ass was popping. I mean everything. I said, go ahead, girl. It was dope. Oh, you're welcome, Latoya. It was an amazing event. Amazing.
Yeah, it was real dope.
I keep getting sidetracked because it was so much that went on, but it was like a lot of people honored.
Yeah.
And
they had a photographer when we first came in too that took our pictures. That was dope. And he did a good job taking pictures throughout the whole time. Just wanted to shout him out.
Everybody was like, had a great attitude. Everybody.
And the DJ too. The DJ, he played the right songs at the right.
He played like instrumentals of like hip hop and all kinds of different stuff.
But with a jazzy,
like a jazzy
feel,
joint.
So it was like a classy feel. Yeah, it was good.
But then once we started winning awards, then he put like the songs with the lyrics in. And guess what song? Guess what song without this man knowing us, put on for us? Kendrick Lamar. I said, okay. It was dope. So anyways, we're going to show a video. Look like a little quick recap of everything. And then we'll come on back. So go ahead, EK, with the video. You said what?
It's playing now, but the audio, it's no audio.
Oh, really?
For us too?
It should be.
Oh, you guys, your audio is fine.
Oh, we good.
I just don't hear
Oh, yeah. Y'all see how good.
It's okay, though, because if they play the video, they're going to cut it out.
Y'all. Shout out to everybody that won. Say Less.
All the winners.
Tack Ross. Yeah, the supermodels that was in there. The coaches. We had a mini model show that was in there. I said model show. Mini fashion show that was going on.
We met another podcaster, Julio Harder. I think it's Julio I can't remember, but he's on my friends list now. But Julio, look that up. I think he's the only Julio on there.
Yeah.
But he has a podcast that was dope. Our former guest, like he said, Renard, but online he's Tack Ross. From the Ross Experiment, those dope ass tie-dye jackets I be wearing, those dope ass tie-dye shirts everybody asks me about. If you want something custom made, like
a one of one,
like I got what we got. Michael Jackson with some ones on.
I got my hoodie with the friends with the
friends, all the different serial killers. Biggie, yes. It's dope. So he makes really, really dope designs and creative. So definitely check him out. That's the Ross Experiment. He won for creative designer, I believe. And then another one of our former guests, Trey Bird.
Say Less.
Say Less Apparel, period.
Let's
why
go.
Say more when you can say less? Okay. Was there with his beautiful family. I love his family, his beautiful wife. And he won Designer of the Year. So we're really happy for both of them. They're both really, really good clothing brands. So please, please support them. Trey's name is TreyByrd. Yeah. And then Tack Ross is TackRoss. But yeah, that everybody was great. Woodbridge was in representation. I saw Flo did poetry there.
Yeah, I forgot about Flo.
She was dope.
Yeah.
I mean, everything. It was just everything was dope. Everything was great.
And they had a bar.
And, oh yeah, and it wasn't expensive.
And it won't too expensive.
It wasn't expensive. And the bartender, I don't know. It was something about us. Like I went to her and she was like, "What you want?" And I was like, I was acting like Chris Rock. I'm gonna get you sucker. Like I was like, pour it in my hand for 10 cents. So I was like, well, I can pretty much drink anything, but what's your specialty drinks? We was talking, and I was like, give me whiskey and ginger ale, splash of grenadine. Boom. So she does that. But then she knew, like, when I came back up, when I wanted something different, she looked at me, she was like, splash of grenadine. I was like, yes. Like, she was just on point. I loved it. Loved everybody. The people who came to pick up the plates. Like,
oh, yeah.
Everything. It was one of the most positive, uplifting energy events. And it wasn't because we won. I want to make that clear. We were already feeling that way before they even announced the awards. I was like, this is really nice, elegant. And it was just nice. People, the fashion.
Yeah, man.
This one chick, man. I mean, now.
Which one?
You know we want to come up with the ass.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
But anyways, I don't know her name, and she's engaged, so I don't want to disrespect. But she had a dope, like it was like almost like a short blazer set with gold stuff hanging off of it. I wish I took a picture of it. That was dope. There was women in beautiful gowns with feathers.
It was a beautiful black site.
Beautiful.
With a sprinkle of EK.
Yeah, sprinkle EK.
It was a great, beautiful black event, and seeing people get honored, like that's a good thing, So
much love.
So much love.
A lot of love, in that place. So then I met some people that that I had never seen before. So it was great, seeing models that, I like to be seeing models, so to see models in a little bit of the element, it's intriguing.
Oh, and then, so we sat at the table with Tack Ross, and by the bar. by the bar. And like a guy comes over and he brings his father and they sit down. And they were even cool. Like, we got to know them. His father was, he was a little fresh, but he was still respectful. He loved me and Shauna. He asked for pictures. Shauna had the name of his ex-wife. And then when he took a picture with me, he whispered in my ear and was like, I will cherish this picture for the rest of my life. It's okay, Big Daddy. It's okay, Big Daddy.
And staying there.
Yes. But but he was still like, you know how usually with women, they know like the creepy old man, like he was fresh, but he wasn't creepy. Yeah. He was like, respectful and you know what I'm saying, he was just having a good time. Everybody was having a good time. So shout out to LaToya White for putting that event on, and her team. And the team. And her team. I would name everybody right now, but I feel like I'm gonna miss somebody, so I'm not gonna do that. But y'all know who y'all are. Yeah. I came up and talked to all y'all last night, though. It's okay. All right, so moving on. I think EK's okay. I thought he would walked away. It's a little different. We're in a different room now. I'm so used to like him being right there, so it's a little different. But I can still see him. It was such beautifulness there. Yes. Oh, Terrence, I don't know if he was ready to be a sponsor. He looked like, I told him too. I said, you know who you look like? He was like, who? I said, Barrington Levy, and Levy or Levy, whatever how you say it. And he was like, who's that? And I was like, whoa, swing. Whoa. And he was like, oh. He looked just like him. It was crazy, like a little lighter version of him. For real, for real. But I'm not looking for a sponsor, Terrence. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying. So we're going to go to our first slide with the dildo.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I'm just going to say it.
Oh, Lord.
We're going to lay it out there. And I got to get these teams' names right. Hold on. Okay. So what the helly?
Y'all see it.
Yeah. EK, can you move that to like the right?
You're the one that wanted it.
No. Well, I do like straps.
Bam.
Okay. So I thought this was hilarious. So apparently there was a WNBA game going on, okay? Mm-hmm. All right. So for context, in the WNBA, NBA. Period.
A lot of lesbians.
There's a lot of lesbians in the WNBA, right? And you know what I'm saying, the lesbian world, there's straps. Whatever. Mm-hmm. We won't go. A dildo is called a strap. So boom. So apparently they were playing a game, and a fan took the dildo and threw it on the court, right? Well, I thought that was hilarious. I was like, what did they do? Well, now the fan has been arrested. Wow. Yes. They arrested the fan. Mm-hmm. But throughout my research for the podcast, it hasn't been the first time it happened. This is the second time they've thrown a strap on the court. Yes. Like, what is going on? Yes. Is that somebody's like mad girlfriend, or is it a man?
No, it's no telling. It's no real story behind it. But the fact that they threw it and the time that they threw it was fourth quarter, so it's the end of the game. It's a close game, as you see the scores. 75-75. It's a very close game with 51 seconds left, and you randomly throw a dildo on like that.
Trying to like throw the game off.
Yeah, completely throws the game off. Like they had to stop, have a timeout, everything.
Crazy. So it says the WNBA announced that the fan who threw a sex toy onto the court during the Atlanta Dream versus Golden State Valkyries game on Tuesday has been arrested. It happened late in the fourth quarter, like he said, in College Park, Georgia. Days after this initial event, a second sex toy was thrown under the basket during the Golden State game against the Chicago Sky on Friday.
So I feel
referee kicked aside the object before being removed. But it's still unclear if the person responsible was arrested.
I got two statements.
Go ahead.
First statement is this. Well, first it's a question. Who picked this up? Who picked it up after it was thrown? What, and my
was it used?
Yeah, that's my second question. Was it used? Like, come on now.
Okay, so for context though, it may, even if it was used, if it wasn't like a personal between, like most people who wear straps, if they're not in like a committed relationship, they put a condom on the strap. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. It's crazy.
I had no clue.
They do. It's a crazy. But anyways, a lot going on. I think we have a special guest who just pulled up. Hey. But anyway, hey, you want to come on camera? Okay, hold on. Yeah, you good. You good.
I'm like, do I look okay?
They're going to know who you are from your voice. All right, so we got a special guest. Fan favorite Missy has pulled up on us.
I did.
You can pull the chair over here.
I did.
We were just talking about dildos being thrown on the court, girl.
Oh man, I meant to look up the video on that.
Missed it. That's it. That's the green strap too. I don't like that.
There wasn't even the 10 colors.
I do not like colored straps like that. I want my strap brown. I don't like that. Or pink. Like it messes my mind up.
Would you rather it be green or white?
So you said,
no, I want it to be brown.
You said
with
pink.
balls on it. Huh?
What you said pink?
Yeah, like they have like pink. They have glitter ones. They have all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, but why would you want pink though?
I said I don't want it.
She said she don't want it to be pink.
No.
She wanted it to be flesh toned.
Yeah, I want it to like look real.
Nude.
She wanted to be flesh toned.
I have an extra one of those too, and we
That's
have
for you?
And we have one. No, he's giving it to you.
Oh. Am I looking saucy? Like what's going on? I was like, I have a drink right here.
Came in empty-handed, so I just.
I did not come in anywhere empty-handed.
Nah, she gonna keep a White Claw. Let me tell you something right now.
That is not what I do.
I didn't even see the White Claw.
She gonna keep a White Claw. Let me
Yeah,
tell you.
because I'm also gonna be incognito.
Hey now.
Oh shit! So Terrence said weapons of mass destruction. I've seen them throw dildos in the end zone of NFL games
What?
too.
Okay.
I don't even know where that came from. So, anywho, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube right now, if you're new, this is my dear friend Missy, and she's been on the show before. And YouTube is on the live section because I'm trying to figure out how to move all those videos over. So there's all of our new episodes are in the live section, just to let you know, because we're going streaming there. But she was a fan favorite, and she's definitely, dope, has a great personality here from Fredericksburg, Virginia. We won't go into all that, but go back and watch her episode. All right, we're going to move forward. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
Yep, I found the stew. I was excited.
Yes.
I was like, oh, okay. I pulled up. I was like, there's Mona's car.
And it's so much bigger.
Yeah, I was like, this is giving legit.
Yeah.
This is giving legit.
Right?
Had me hiding my White Claw and shit when I came up here.
Like, I don't know what cameras
You
are.
said you was empty-handed.
He's over here bringing me a water. Like, well, I saw you came empty-handed. No, I just didn't know what was going on. Are there rules? This is looking real professional.
Are there
Like, this is looking real professional.
You seen that on-air sign? He's like, hold on. Let me be
Oh, you got the
quiet.
on air on out there? That's dope. Oh, is that mine?
Mhm.
Okay. All right, so we can go to the next one. So we just talked about the award ceremony. We talked about people we just lost loved ones, and the award ceremony in the dicks on the court. And now we're going to move on. But there's going to be a debate topic, and I think that you're going to be great for it because we went through it last night at the house, and it was like, oh my god, there ain't no fourth person.
It ain't.
So we're going to talk about that in a minute.
It ain't.
EK, Diddy and Trump.
Very interesting.
Sorry, I have to keep yelling at our engineer, but we're getting stuff like situated, so we don't have the slides like how we usually do. But we're gonna be right next week.
Oh,
Don't
damn,
worry.
Trump look young.
Yeah,
Really
it's easier with the green screen, but it's okay.
But Diddy too.
So
He's black ass.
I picked this picture just to show y'all like how far back their relationship goes.
Mm-hmm.
They've been hanging around for a while. So, there's rumors that he's about to be considering pardoning or whatever, Diddy. And we talked about this on the show.
Yeah.
How I felt like that's why the whole thing with Kanye, I felt like this is in my head, I might not be right. Kanye was not rocking with Diddy. If you watch the old Drink Champs episode that he did, then all of a sudden he became cool with Diddy, and Kanye is cool with Trump. I think Diddy paid Kanye, and I think that's what I think's going on. But anyways, money runs, right? They all, do things for money. And I do think that Trump is going to try to help him out. What do y'all think?
Well, I think that last time we had this discussion, I was like, nah, it's no way he's gonna do that. Diddy don't like Trump and he already been public. That's what I said. But as time has gone forward, as you said, Kanye done did some crazy stuff. And Kanye is gonna do some crazy stuff to get what he want to get done. And if his boy is Trump got the power to put. I feel like millionaires work together. So it's a one big circle. It's gonna happen. I don't want to go in the logistics of it, but yeah, I feel like it's going to happen. I feel like it's going to happen, and I really just want this topic so I can come back and say I told y'all so. I like to do that. When I said Cardi B was pregnant first time.
Oh, they're saying she's pregnant now too.
Yeah, I heard that too.
I'm not buying it.
You didn't see my post?
No, I didn't.
I put a post up a couple weeks ago, and I said, "Please don't be pregnant, Cardi," because I saw how she was walking, and I said, please, we outside this summer. Please.
Stephon Diggs been digging it out. Now she's pregnant.
Maybe.
No, I don't think she is, though. I don't think she's pregnant. But I will say this about Trump and Diddy before we move on from that. I think that just like everybody else, if Trump was partying with Diddy, it's because he wanted to.
Oh no! Back then they were cool, but Diddy
was cool.
When it was cool to not like Trump anymore, Diddy was on that train and was saying a whole bunch of shit about him. So Trump even recently he was like, well, he kind of was mean, and he's like, and I'm human like you, and so he's fucking with him. Yeah, he's fucking with him right now. He's saying I could pardon you. But I heard that shit you said.
I need you to come with something. I need you to come with something. Tell me an apology or something.
I mean, yeah. So, anyways, I definitely think it's gonna happen. I've been known for putting stuff on my podcast just so I could have a record so I could go back. So the Cardi B thing, and I am thinking she's pregnant. I don't know if she's going to have a baby, but I do think she's pregnant because I've seen how she's looked every single time. And she's one of those people who walk different, who they hold their body different when they're pregnant. And then I put a story up like a couple of weeks ago about a serial killer in Richmond. And everybody was like, what are you talking about? And I'm trying to tell you, they have a serial killer in Richmond, Virginia. They're just not talking about it. There was a post today that went viral, and I saw it. Now they're talking about it. I'm trying to tell you, Dionne Warwick.
I did hear about that serial killer shit. I did. And it's been going on for over a year or something.
But they haven't talked about it.
They just haven't been putting it out. And it's but that's because the victims are young Black women.
Girls
of color. It's young Black women, so they're not worried about it. It took them a long time to even draw a correlation that they're targets because of that. They're just these are just young, fast Black women who just got caught up in their own antics. And then somebody finally started drawing some lines, and now they know there's a serial killer out here on the loose.
Is he killing them the same way?
I think one of them was strangled, but it's they finally started connecting them, but they're not coming out and talking about it. Their families are now starting to say there is a serial killer in Richmond, Virginia. And if you go on TikTok, that's where I first learned about it, but you wasn't hearing it anywhere else. Today on Facebook, there was a post and they were like, let me be clear. And they had a whole thing and was listing all the women. That's crazy.
How did you see how many women it was?
No, I don't remember.
No. I feel like
it's a lot. It's been going on for not just a year, like a year and a half or 2 years.
Yeah.
It's a stretch.
It's been over a year, but I think it's like 10 or under, right? It's not a mass number, right? Because for some reason I'm feeling like
maybe number, 10.
Yeah, maybe 6 to 10 or something. But it's only been a year and a half or two, so that's a lot of bodies for a year and a half or two. That's a lot of bodies.
Oh, Dallas, you ain't got to be scared.
In any capacity. That's a lot of bodies.
A year or two or anything.
Terrence said, let Megan become a victim and they are going to shoot a whole season of SVU out there in Richmond. Facts. Facts. Megan, Becky, Karen. They'll be swarmed on that joint. Olivia Benson will be dun 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 dun. That's my show though. I'm not gonna lie. I've watched every episode of SVU to the point where I had to take a break because I fall asleep to it. It's crazy. I be in my dreams. You be in your dreams investigating crime scenes and stuff. I do. I be coming up so what we have here? What do we have here? trying to tell you, it's crazy.
Law and Order in the dream.
Brain is crazy. Nah.
My dreams lately been feeling more like Snapped.
Mm.
So.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Pop out.
Yeah, we don't want to solve these crimes.
Oh God. I could tell you something that you could do with a plant though that'll incapacitate them for a year. Somebody taught me that. But anyways, we'll leave that alone.
I was like, damn, on the live, girl.
What's up, Tess? I didn't do it.
I didn't.
If I ever made you incapacitated, let me know. Step forward. I just know that there is a plant that you can give somebody. It's not a year. It's for a day. It's for 24 hours.
Are you talking about belladonna?
I'm not going to say what it is.
Okay.
I'm not going, but it's not called that.
It
might. The word that I know for it may be a nickname for it, but it's definitely not called that. But it make them like have to stare at you and be like, okay, Diary of a Mad Black Woman. If you want him to be like that and just be with the bubbles, there's a plant.
You want to be like that?
Like Charles.
With the bubbles?
Charles was like, he was like, where's her name? Diana, or whatever the girl's name was. And she was like, oh, she's gone. He was just eating. he was just sitting in the wheelchair. Yeah. There's something out there like that. But anyways, what's up, Tess? What's up? Nina, don't say the name of the plant. Because I told her the story.
I know, I'm like, oh, is she? Oh, she said she forgot the name of the plant too, dang.
Yes. So anyways, yeah. There's things you can do. But anyways, so we're just saying here that we do believe that Trump may pardon Diddy.
Yes. I didn't believe at first.
But they weren't convicting him on any of these RICOs or any of that.
He got off on a RICO.
So it's like, what is he pardoning? What is he even in there for at this point?
He's in there for like sex trafficking and drugs and different charges, but the RICO, they didn't build enough RICO case, but
exactly.
He has other
and
charges.
Where's the evidence for the sex trafficking though?
Because anytime you fly people in, and you have power and that can be thought of as coercion, they can get you for sex trafficking now.
So, but this is the thing. He never set none of this stuff up. He never set none of it up.
But there's evidence that he made Cassie set it up. They did prove in court that there's evidence.
But did he make her? Because I think we all saw that she did everything very voluntarily.
Like we've talked about before. Yes. If he had met her as an adult, he met this girl as a young girl and groomed her.
Right, exactly.
So it's a little different.
Yeah, so that's why your ass is frying.
Pretty much.
That's why your ass is frying.
But he's not even going to get no big time for
he
this.
ain't. So, he just don't want to be in there no more.
Yeah, he don't want to be in there no more. So, and he's done time already. They're going to give him enough time so he can just get out. Like, that's all they're going to do. Even if Trump pardons him now, like his case will be coming up in the next month or something. Mm-hmm. So he's going to get right back out. He just don't want to be in there no more. That's all that is.
EK?
Yes.
There's comments on the screen that aren't on my computer. I can't read who this person is, but it says she knocked me out. Hello, I'm stepping forward. Who the hell is that? Oh, it's YouTube. Yeah. Oh, that's why I can't see it. Yeah.
Wait a minute. What was the comment?
She knocked me out. Hello, I'm stepping forward. I don't know what that means. Oh, it's okay. They can just keep talking. I don't know what they're talking about, but do you, boo? Do you, boo?
I wonder who they talking about.
I don't know.
Who been knocking people out lately?
Oh, I get it. They're talking about the plant. I did not.
Oh, okay.
You did.
What happened?
Oh yeah, maybe.
It's about the plant. I didn't.
The plant will incapacitate.
I said step forward if I've knocked you. Yeah. I did not do that.
I thought you got it.
I did not do that. Where are your receipts, Charles? Where are your receipts, Charles? Definitely didn't do that. I'm just saying I could. That's all I'm saying.
I'm saying you could if you listen to me. I would.
Mona knocked me out.
I would never.
Okay, so who are you? If Mona knocked you out, who are you? Because I can ask you some follow-up questions to make sure. Because you're lying. You're a liar. Mentirosa. Okay? Okay, so anyways, moving on to our great debate. Can you put up the Mount Rushmore slide?
Oh, Lord.
So, we love these Mount Rushmore conversations. And last night, after the awards, we was celebrating at my house, and me, Cedric, and Shauna were discussing R&B. Because I was playing music, you know how I do. Shauna was like, I ain't never heard this song. Oh my God.
Do you want to tell them how we got to this though? So the guy,
I was drunk and high.
No, I'm talking about the guy early at the awards. He asked me about a podcast because he didn't know we was award for the podcast. So he was like, "Oh, y'all hip hop podcast, word." So have y'all ever discussed top fives before? I was like, "Yeah, in different ways. We discussed top fives." So we was like, discussing his top five. Mind you, he's older than me. So he was discussing his top fives and telling me like how he rocks with Rakim, and he was trying to tell his sons, who's the real goats of rap, and his sons was like, nah, it's like, NBA Youngboy, so. Oh, Lord.
So no, and these YNs will die on that hill.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
They're dying on that hill.
Talking about some massive. But anyways.
My youngest son will argue down about NBA being like the best thing since sliced bread.
I'm just
crazy.
We ain't
gonna go there.
So then we end up talking about it amongst ourselves at the house, and we was like, instead of rappers, like, what's the Mount Rushmore of R&B? You know what I'm saying? I think we got to a nice good 3. We just couldn't get to that 4. But if you want to take over, I feel like one of the
Dallas says she fighting over Youngboy. I don't care. I be at my son's house. This is his long-term girlfriend. This is my daughter. Dallas. We be having these conversations with my kids, and my kids will be like, yeah, well, I understand. And my youngest will be like, no. He has 1,025,000 streams. Like, I'm like, I don't care.
You know what I always have to say when people bring up streams is like, what about before there were streams?
Streams, exactly.
Like, people love to compare these artists like Michael Jackson to like Chris Brown. And it's like,
we're gonna do it in a second,
which is okay, but I'm just saying, like,
but it's not about streams.
Yeah, it's not about streams.
It's not about streams, but I'm just saying people now, and I'm not gonna lie, Chris Brown is talented, the fan base is loyal, like, I get it, but at the same time, he went through a lot of controversy and he still came out with a career. The amount of people that wanted to see him go down shows you how talented and how strong his
that's perfect.
His fan base is exactly.
That's perfect. Let's pause. Let's set them up for it. Okay, so we're gonna do the work for you. It's about the modern R&B Mount Rushmore. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. This is our 3 in modern R&B.
As in they're alive right now.
No. Modern is like 80s. It's when it's
modern.
Modern R&B is when
I was born in the 80s. I need to shut up.
Modern is when R&B changed and it started having pop influence and different like that. Okay. So boom. So we gotta put Michael Jackson, boom. Even though, he became the king of pop, Off the Wall is a R&B album, like he ushered in that era. Boom. Michael Jackson.
And these can only be men?
No, but we were just doing men. We can do a female one later, but we're just doing men.
I think it should be a mix.
No, makes it too hard.
Yeah, that makes it way too.
We're gonna make it easy right now. So I want to say Michael Jackson. The next one, even though I hate him, is R. Kelly.
Yes,
because he ushered in a whole different era, and his influence is impactful. I'm going to be honest. I did not listen to an R. Kelly song for 20 years.
I'm still not listening.
Everybody who knows me knows I don't rock with him. I was already on that before the documentary came out. I did not listen to R. Kelly. When I just recently went to something, do you know what I said? Oh, God.
What you got on?
Stayed in here looking in the mirror, saying damn to myself. I said, God dang, this song is a banger. And I hadn't heard it for like 20 years. And I didn't realize like all his music is like hard to find. I didn't know it was like off a platform. So I was like searching for it. And I was like, I feel like a crackhead. Like it called me back after 20 years. But that's how influential his music is. I got to give it to him. It did.
20 years.
I was scratching and itching.
Yes.
So then, of course, the third would be Chris Brown, right?
For sure.
And I'm going to tell you why Usher can't be on that.
I was about to say, you're going to put him in front of Usher when Usher was like...
Yes, I'm going to put him in front of Usher.
What?
Okay, let me set it up for y'all. So we were talking about this last night, and I said, I'm trying to tell you, we can just listen to hit after hit after hit with Chris. So I said, let's go ahead and we're going to curate this. We played for like hours, his old shit. It was really his young shit. Everybody was like, oh,
He got way more.
Shawty. Like we were like, Your Man Ain't Me. We was playing everything, and we didn't even get into his new catalog.
Not even just his new catalog.
And there's
like
hearts all over the world
tonight. We listen to that one. We listen to that world tonight.
I know.
Cedric was just like, hey, little mama.
Man, I was singing. Anybody that know me, I don't sing. So I was out there singing for real.
Did you get your shots? Do you have your passport? I don't know who playing with me in these comments.
Yes and yes.
Eat a dildo.
Yep.
Eat a green dildo.
I may not have all the shots, but I can have them by tomorrow. Passport been stamped.
So to me, I feel like, just like you said, it's Chris, Michael, R. Kelly. Now, just like you were saying, Usher, like that's a discussion too. Like, I feel like Usher should be on Mount Rushmore.
Absolutely.
But he's not at the category those other
three are. That's why
true.
You know what I'm saying?
He's above all the others underneath him, but he's not on that level.
I feel like Usher also kind of took a back seat to influence other artists. Like, he spent a lot of time like curating like Justin Bieber and influencing other artists. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, instead of getting out there. Well, now y'all spend a lot of time doing them Las Vegas shows, which is
amazing. If you can do a Las Vegas show, that's amazing.
You know, so I'm just like, I don't know. I think the thing with Usher is that he saw his value and he ducked off soon. He was like, I can do this, I can do that. This money's going to come in. And that's exactly what he did. Not to mention that all those scandals with the herpes and all that type of shit. He probably just was like, you know what? I made enough money. I made enough hits. You bitches know who the fuck I am. I'm going to go over here to Vegas and make my money and feed bitches cherries. And I'm just going to keep getting paid. And I'm, you know, like, I just kind of think that maybe he just had enough, but
let me tell you,
could have took it further. I don't know, maybe
Michael Jackson. Because this is the way I told them last night, because they were talking about Usher. I said, you have to think about it like this. Each artist has something that is unique to them that nobody else can rock with. Mm-hmm. Michael Jackson is Michael Jackson. And started when he was a kid. Mm-hmm. And I mean...
and he invented the moonwalk.
Yeah, like, I mean, there's so much.
There's a lot.
Everybody knows Michael Jackson. We don't even do that.
There's a lot.
R. Kelly was amazing writer, singer, producer, and can't even read.
And I'm gonna just say trapped in the closet.
And trapped in the closet. Like, come on. But but the man can't even read. For him to be that musically gifted, mm-hmm. and his music to be so influential that even when you don't like the man or hate him and don't listen for 20 years, when you go through something, you're gonna put on When a Woman's Fed Up. Or you fall in love and all of a sudden now you listening to Have on a Baby. What? Like, that's influence.
Step.
Old black people never stop listening to him.
Okay, so are you putting Usher on Mount Rushmore?
No.
You're not.
No.
Okay, so Usher's not
No,
on
he's
Mount
not.
Rushmore.
He's not. Because he don't have that. He has a great catalog, not like a Chris Brown catalog, but he has a good catalog. He can dance. He can sing.
Chris Brown can do all that too.
But Chris Brown can do that, plus rap, plus draw, plus sing. He can rap at a higher level than a lot of rappers.
And apparently he can assault bitches and come back from it, but R. Kelly cannot.
Okay, we can talk about that.
Apparently, R. Kelly cannot.
That's a whole different. That's a false narrative and a false comparison.
But is it?
Chris Brown and Rihanna's situation has nothing.
But it's not just Rihanna. He has assaulted other women too.
So they say.
Right. Not
so they say.
Right.
And once that's on your jacket, it's very easy for people to do that. And he's just started coming against that. And every time he does, it gets dropped. Mm-hmm. He's just started saying, no, you're lying. He's finally starting to stand up for himself. So I don't know.
But I mean, and then as far as R. Kelly goes, which I watched the Surviving R. Kelly documentary, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm still kind of confused on how he ended up in prison over it, because it seems to me like the parents
peeing and fucking little girls.
Well, yeah, but like they
keep him hostage.
Okay, no, he didn't keep him
hostage.
Yes, he did. They were allowed to leave.
No, they weren't. They weren't even allowed to come out the bathroom. They had a bucket in the room. They weren't even allowed to come out the room.
But the main girl though, their parents literally kept trying to come get her, and she wouldn't leave
because she had
Stockholm
syndrome.
Yes, but her parents. Yeah. Okay, so but she was a minor. Okay, mm-hmm. Whenever he got his claws into her. Mm-hmm. She was a minor. And so that's why I think the parents should be the ones that are charged for serving her up to that situation.
And everybody says that, and that is true, but that's a separate conversation. He still should be charged. just because
but we literally have child molesters out here not serving that amount of time.
So does that mean because we have child molesters out here that he shouldn't be out? That he should be out here too? No, we need to, the issue is we need to get those child molesters in jail as well.
I agree with that, but I can't help but wonder, like, why him? If like I'm sorry, but I've seen way too many child molesters walk free, get 6 years, get 5 years, get 3 years, get no years, and have to be on the registry with supervised probation. I've just seen so much of that.
Do they have over 30 years of pedophile behavior?
Pedophilia? No. Probably not.
He has a long
I don't know.
history. People like that documentary didn't even show everything. He had boys. He had little girls.
Like, I didn't hear about that stuff. But
I was on that case.
And I'm not gonna lie, I watched the Surviving R. Kelly documentary, and Nina? The number one takeaway I got was I was disgusted with the parents. I was disgusted with R. Kelly. I felt bad for the little girls, and I won't even speak on like just how I felt like watching the old interviews with him and Aaliyah and stuff like that. It's just really, really disturbing. So I'm not trying to say that he doesn't deserve punishment. I just have never seen a person who was a pedophile get that much time and get that much, I guess, scrutiny.
Because it wasn't just for pedophilia. It was because he was actually preventing people from leaving. They got him on like abduction stuff and all kinds of things. Okay. He was setting up to not let people leave. There was many situations where his team would make sure that the parents couldn't find them. They'd find out they were coming. They would pack up and leave. Yeah, there was a whole bunch of shit with that. Like, for real, he's sick. He really needs to be in there. He really does. Like, if you really research it, like, he's somebody who deserves it.
I
remember
when I watched it, I didn't know anything about the case or any of that. And when I watched it, I was very shocked. And it was a lot of information coming in. And I was like, what? He was broke? What? He was doing this? What? He was like, it was like every 5 minutes, I was like, what? Huh? Like,
But I didn't want to get stuck on the scandals because if you're going to get big enough, you're going to have scandals.
Okay, so you're saying, Mount Rushmore is...
So Michael Jackson, R. Kelly, Chris Brown. Chris Brown, rap, sing, dance, graffiti, everything amazing, top notch. All catalog is crazy. Right now, still putting out quality music, like amazing quality music.
And he can transition with the times.
Still
like
dropping classics.
Yes.
Still dropping classics, like residuals. Still like taking old songs and flipping them like he's
like his
dope.
new single, It Depends.
With Bryson Tiller. Fire. Love that song.
God, and the way...
Thank you for the stars.
Thank you for the stars.
Hey, I'm sorry, because we're bringing up the residuals, and did you see the R. Kelly
one? Yes.
Who's getting all my checks? Where's my money at? R. Kelly heard that shit in jail and was like, oh, that's fire.
So to piggyback,
he did that on a prison phone.
Yes.
And that just adds to the he's a goat.
Tory Lanez has been putting out fire from prison.
Yes, man, he had a whole recording.
I'm not even gonna lie. Tory Lanez been putting out fire from prison.
But to me, like I was telling Mona last night, when R. Kelly did that, to me that just made it solidify to me like even more that Chris, like, you don't get people doing that to your songs, like unless you're somebody.
And everybody hopped on that trip. Chloe Bailey, Halle Bailey, everybody.
It was a whole challenge.
Freaking jumped on. And man, I tell you what, I don't remember if it was Halle or Chloe's that just stopped me in my tracks.
Chloe, I think she had a really good one.
Hers was just. Yeah. It was earth shattering. I was like, wow.
Not earth shattering.
It was to me. I had to stop. I had to rewind it a few times.
So to me, you got those three. So you need a fourth.
Yeah, who's the fourth? Put it in the comments.
Who's the fourth?
And make sure you defend your answer, because you cannot say Usher, because Usher would love to wake up and be Chris Brown tomorrow. As far as talent goes, I'm so sorry. Let's talk about it. Usher is talented. Until Chris Brown can step in the room.
But all right, so look,
Omarion is talented until Usher steps in the room. So you understand what I'm saying?
Let's take Michael Jackson, R. Kelly, and Chris Brown out of it.
Okay.
Who is that fourth person? All right, you got Usher. Now, who is top than Usher? Who is better than Usher?
That's what I'm saying.
Who is
men wise? Now, if we could branch over to the women.
No, we're not doing that.
Okay, well.
So, all right, Neo.
Chris Brown doesn't have an album better than Confessions or My Way. You are lunching. You are lunching. You better go back and listen to that catalog.
So you
don't even make me start naming albums. Like, please.
So you got Neo. You got Tyrese. You got
Tank.
We got. You know, I feel like those all are.
None of them are influential enough.
More than Usher.
Yeah, exactly.
Usher's above them, so he's on that Mount Rushmore.
That's what I'm saying.
But if you put him on that Mount Rushmore with Michael Jackson,
what you got against Usher? Why are you?
I don't have anything against
Mount
Usher.
Rushmore. You ain't got
because he don't deserve to be there. Then it needs to be 3. Then it needs to be 3. I'm trying to tell you.
Mount Rushmore is 4.
I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, but look at our. Okay, first of all, Mount Rushmore is the presidents. All right. And what happens when we don't got a good presidential candidate? We get one anyway. He still become the president anyway. Okay? So, like, give me a fucking break. Who's number 4 then?
There's no 4. Usher? On my Mount Rushmore, modern R&B, there's no 4.
It's Usher.
Listen. Michael Jackson, Chris Brown, and R. Kelly.
Let's throw Justin Bieber on there then.
Hold on.
All right, fuck it. Let's throw Justin Bieber on there then.
Girl, you lunching.
Let's throw Justin Bieber
Michael
on there
Jackson, R. Kelly, and Chris Brown, if they had a concert and performed, and you listen to their catalog, let's say, boom, it would be an amazing show. Usher would be the opener. You better believe it. You better believe it.
And there's got to be an opener on Mount Rushmore. So he's the opener, but he's still on
None
that
of them would be opener. They would share their fucking ticket. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
they
but
would
hold
share
on.
It.
Somebody's gonna have to open if the 4 of them are on us. Let's say it's MJ. It's
I'm not an Usher hater, Dallas.
Yeah, you are. You don't want his ass up there, and he earned it.
Okay, so Terrence said if there is no Usher, there is no blueprint for CB. If there's no Michael Jackson,
there's no blueprint, right?
If there's no Michael Jackson,
Usher did not.
That's what I'm saying.
For real, R. Kelly is the one that found Chris Brown. Don't nobody really know that though.
Yeah, because he's from the area.
You know Chris Brown don't want nobody to know that.
Yeah, don't put that on my jacket.
Yeah, he like that ain't true. I was rocking with Usher.
If Usher hadn't kept the seat warm, there'd be no throne for Chris Brown to sit on.
That's right.
Sometimes,
thank you.
Hold on.
Exactly.
That's cute. He said if Usher hadn't kept the seat warm, there would be no throne for Chris Brown to sit on. That's a lie. Because sometimes the seat ain't warm at all. Can I enter into the chat, Nicki Minaj? There was no warm seat for female rappers at that time. And she came in and did it. Chris Brown did not need Usher. He was going to be a star regardless. From everybody that I know who grew up with him, he was going to do that no matter what. Regardless. He has so much talent.
Yes.
Boom. And yes, I do rep for him because he's from Virginia. I don't care. He's from here.
So
why are you disloyal?
I'm not disloyal. I'm just wondering what the fuck you got against Usher that he can't be on Rushmore when the other 3 spots is already taken.
Just because an album has 38 songs does not mean it's good. You are correct, except for when it comes to Chris Brown. You are absolutely correct because Heartbreak on a Full Moon is a dope album. It's long as shit. It takes me a long time to get through it, but a lot of bangers, including R. Kelly on there with Jhené Aiko with Juicy Booty that I always skip. But I did listen to it one time recently. Because when you start, it like pulls you back in. It just pulls you back in. But I'm delivered now. I'm delivered.
Thank you.
So who would be? Do y'all think that Usher should be the 4th person on that Mount Rushmore, or do y'all think I'm right? And
it should just be
a 3.
No,
if you have something to say, put it in the comments.
Usher got to be on there because Mount Rushmore is 4.
So he gets it just because?
Yes.
No, that's
how it works.
And that's the problem with America. We give everybody a trophy now. That's the problem. These kids are getting trophies for everything.
They've been giving these white motherfuckers trophies for a long time. Let some niggas get some.
That's true.
Okay?
Let
some niggas get some. We don't have to only give 3. We get 4. So there's no reason to cut him out, Mona.
So you mean to tell me if they were doing a versus, let's take it back to the versus era. Remember how everybody thought Omarion was dope? Until he got on that stage, and Mario, who nobody thought was dope, got on there and showed, nah, I'm a real singer.
Yeah.
And then Omari couldn't do nothing. He didn't know what to do. He started. I got an icebox where my heart used to be. But so that moment, Omario's dope. He can dance. Nah. Then it changed everything. And now what's happening? Everybody's looking at him going, yeah, he really can't dance that well if you compare him to Usher and Chris Brown. Sometimes you're mesmerized. I think y'all are mesmerized by Usher.
I ain't never.
Usher has dope music, especially when JD is involved. Don't get me wrong. Very dope music. Usher would kill to wake up with Chris Brown's talent tomorrow. Michael Jackson's. Okay. R. Kelly's.
But
sorry.
That might be true, but he's still the fourth spot on Mount Rushmore.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is, because there's nobody else.
There's nobody else.
If you don't have anybody else, then he gets it.
Nah.
He can't be on that. This is my podcast, and I said
no. I'm just saying he can't be on that. He can't be on that mountain. I'm gonna start putting a woman on there before.
That's why I said if you're not going to fill it before men, then open it up to the women. That's exactly what I said.
Quick thing to go off of that. All right, so you got these 3 men. Is it any woman that's better than those 3 men?
Obviously, Whitney Houston is an extreme vocalist.
She could be on the Rushmore, but she ain't better than them.
You don't think she's better than Usher?
No, because I listened to Whitney Houston's music. Her catalog is not dope as none of them, even including Usher.
Yeah, but she was gone like so soon. I just feel like
she shouldn't have smoked the crack. I mean, I don't know what to say.
So my next question, the reason I asked that,
I'm gonna need you to chill the fuck out.
The reason I asked that is because
chill out, Mona.
Do we need to open up another spot for another woman to take one of them off?
Okay.
Like, does that?
I'm saying if we take the women and the men, do all 4 of them still stay up there? Obviously, there's got to be a woman you think is better than Usher if he don't deserve to be on the mountain.
No, I think when it comes to modern R&B, the women are on that other Mount Rushmore with Usher. They're not up there, in my opinion, including Whitney Houston. Amazing vocalist, amazing woman. But if you really like test me on it, go listen to her music. She doesn't have really like a album that you can really fully like rock with fully through, except for like maybe the second one. And then the Bodyguard soundtrack is still dope, but I'm trying to tell you, her catalog.
A lot of women never really got the chance.
You can get through Whitney Houston's music in like an hour and a half.
Like there were so many really good R&B artists from back in the day who never really like got the exposure. Like, and this, I'm not saying that she should be on Mount Rushmore and all, but like, who even remembers Lisa Stanfield? Right, you don't. I've
been around the world now, yeah. I can't find my baby.
I don't know why. Why you gone away? And that whole album was good. Yeah. Okay, but like she did not get like traction like.
But we're not going to talk about Lisa Stansfield because she's a white lady who sings black music, and not talk about Tina Marie. Please.
Oh no, but you're right. But Tina Marie got the traction
because she had Rick James.
Yeah, like she got. I'm just bringing up artists that were talented, had good albums, did not get traction, and a lot of that happened to women in the 80s and 90s. So I feel like when we're talking about R&B, it's easy to be like, oh, there's no women touching them. Well,
closest. Who you about to say?
The closest. And I'm talking about just catalog alone.
What you about to say?
Influence. Because we're talking about influence.
Beyonce.
Yeah, that's what
I know it.
Beyonce. I don't even think Beyonce. Mary J. Blige. That's who I think.
All right.
Because she influenced so much as far as women goes with like mixing in hip hop sounds, which was Diddy, but it was Diddy who was doing
Mary J. Blige did her thing.
And I'm not saying like vocally, because of course Beyonce has a better vocal range, but the influence. Modern wise, Beyonce, she can be on that Mount Rushmore too. Don't get me wrong; she can definitely.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you're not gonna give it to Usher, give it to Beyonce, not Usher getting to Beyonce.
Well, yeah, I guess if I had to put somebody there with a female,
saying, that's what I'm saying. It's like you can't just be like, oh, it's 3 and act like Beyonce doesn't deserve to be up there, whether or not it's women or men or not. Okay, we haven't had a female president, but we could.
What is your obsession with these presidents?
Because Mount Rushmore is the president.
We just saying Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore is the presidents. And when you look at the presidents that are up there, like what made those presidents the ones that were up there? Teddy Roosevelt, okay? The reason Teddy Roosevelt is up there is what?
Terrence said MCs had to do a cameo with Mary J. Blige to even be stamped. I remember that. Like, it was a thing.
Yeah.
The reason why Teddy Roosevelt ended up on the Mount Rushmore, I believe, is because of the era of time that he was in. The country had, like, no hope. And if you can't tell, I had terrible handwriting as a kid, and I had to copy all my history books. Thank you, Dad. I still write like shit. So But you know,
Mona
he did those
Tejada.
fireside chats and all that type of shit like that, right? So never mind, fuck the history. But I'm just saying, that you got to look at the presidents that are on Mount Rushmore, and then you got to look at the conversation we're having.
I don't have to look at the presidents on Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
I don't have to. I mean, y'all can, but I'm just talking
to.
about these people here and who will be the fourth person. Y'all do have an argument for Usher. I'm not saying you don't. I'm just saying if you went to a concert, you would not be in the car saying my favorite performance out of all four of those people was Usher. He pales in comparison. There's no way
I agree.
that you can put him on that.
I agree that he's the last one.
No, we just leave it empty.
Until somebody
comes.
Like, I just don't get that. Like, it's giving hater.
Why
like,
somebody call me Mona Tejada? How come I gotta be a hater because I don't agree with like the
because
normal
you would rather have an
conversation?
empty slot than someone that's given their life to the industry and has success and has a fan base that agrees that he should be on there, and you're like, nah, I'd rather leave that blank.
All right, boom, let's do it. Name an Usher song. I'm gonna keep going. Let's do it. Let's name Usher songs. I'm gonna name Chris Brown songs. Let's do it.
First of all, we know Chris Brown has way more songs.
Okay.
But why are you comparing him to Chris Brown?
Because the catalog matters. All three of their catalog is fire. From the time they started until the time they stopped.
And Chris is still going.
And Chris is still going. The catalog matters, and Usher just does not have
Usher ain't putting
enough.
out nothing.
I mean, but even if he does, though, like, it's not going to be.
Oh, I'm sure he has had a long, relevant career. He has, Terrence. He's had a long, relevant career. So has Rihanna, but does she deserve to be on the Mount Rushmore of female R&B?
No.
Sounding like a Billy Goat? No. I love her.
Like, comparing Rihanna to Usher, I feel like is definitely not fair. Usher has done way more
yeah, he's
than
done
Rihanna.
way more than her.
Way more. Rihanna was smart. Rihanna made her money. Rihanna,
transitioned.
Yeah, she's definitely iconic and monumental for another reason. But if we're gonna talk about like comparing their musicry, like it's like, nah, I don't think that's a fair comparison. Usher has done a lot.
All
more.
right, so do y'all in the comments believe that Usher should be the fourth person on the modern R&B Mount Rushmore?
I just want to hear who you gonna pick.
I'm not picking nobody.
Exactly,
I tried last night. I couldn't do it. That's what I wanted to talk about. I was like, there's nobody else. Like
I was saying here, I was like, it's like I feel like Usher is on the same threshold as the Neos, the Tanks,
he's the higher.
He's the highest of them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's nobody else.
But he didn't quite get to right.
But then there's a whole different level.
Usher just overhyped.
No, he's not overhyped. He definitely is talented and amazing. He's just not them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like saying, I'm trying to pick somebody. Like Juvenile. Juvenile's music is dope. 400 Degrees is a great album. He's had a lot of hits. Juvenile ain't Lil Wayne.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can still say they're dope, but somebody comes in the room and they got to sit down. Usher has to take a seat when Chris Brown start flipping and stuff in this room. You can be like, oh my God, look at he can do it right in that little small space. Usher gonna be sitting over here like,
shit.
Okay. He'll be like, I taught him that.
I got some rollerblades.
Watch this. He gonna start skating.
Watch this.
I got some rollerblades. Hold on. Let me go to the car real quick.
Oh, somebody said, oh, brother, help that man. Did he just say Usher is the same level as Neo? No. We're saying all of them are Usher sons.
He said he was above.
Yeah, like
all of them are Usher sons.
Usher, and then all the rest of them are like right here. So it's like Chris Brown, R. Kelly, MJ.
All right, they're all agreeing with y'all. Dallas said Usher top 3. Else. Final answer. Top 3. You
top 3. Wait a minute. Let's explore that.
Dallas, if he's top 3, who you kicking out?
Right. Who are you kicking out?
She's trolling. She knows. Shauna said Usher is, and Eden said Usher definitely deserves to be on the Mount Rushmore longevity.
Thank you.
Well, longevity is not.
It's longevity. It's influence. It's his influence. It's also like his catalog is not bad.
No, it's amazing.
It's just not as it's not as in depth. It doesn't have as many layers as the other artists. But he literally took the money route. You know, like he literally like was like, all right, I'm out of here. I'm gonna do these shows. I'm gonna, you know, like he just didn't keep doing music.
All right, so if you
whoever
like
said
that.
Please discuss my comment, can you post it again, because you're on YouTube and I'm looking at the comments on my Facebook, so I can't go back. I'm sorry.
Chris Brown doesn't have a better album than Confessions.
Is that the one you're talking about? That's an old comment.
He said Chris Brown doesn't have a better album than Confessions.
That's insane.
I don't know if I can agree.
I think that what y'all need to do,
no
because I think everybody is going by what should be just said. Like we're so used to comparing Usher and Chris Brown. This weekend or this week, go listen to the catalogs. Go listen to them and tell me.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you're right. I don't know, but for me, I sat there and showed them last night. Like you can play Chris Brown for hours and not even get into anything he's put out in the last 5 years. Like you can get into it, and every song is a banger.
If you had to do a cross country trip and you could only play one artist, one R&B artist, and you had to drive 22 hours.
It's Chris Brown.
Like, and you could only listen to one person. Who you gonna pick? It's gonna be Chris Brown, because you're never gonna. You could actually probably drive 22 hours and not listen to the same song twice.
Like, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like you might repeat one album one time.
Hold on, somebody said, "Tell me the album." There's so many albums.
Tell you the album,
which is better than Confessions. Let me go look them up so I don't mess up. Hold on. I got you.
I feel like we could give you a couple.
I like the first one.
I can name a couple, but I want to make sure, because I have to pick one that can do. That's what I'm saying. The first one.
The very first one.
But
that was
okay,
instant classic right there.
Right.
Like, run it, yo.
It's your man on the block. If he ain't,
man, ain't what?
I mean, look at all these. Look at these. Look, come on. What? Indigo. Chris Brown. Okay. First album, Run It, Yo, Excuse Me Miss, Young Love, Gimme That, Your Man Ain't Me, Winner, Ain't No Way, What's My Name, Is This Love, Poppin', Just Fine, Say Goodbye, Run It Remix. Come on.
And all those songs.
Look. It started playing.
All those songs,
come on.
You instantly know what they were.
Okay, so you like Chris Brown right under Michael Jackson?
Yes. He's the closest thing we've ever had to Michael Jackson. He really is.
Bruno Mars?
If you don't shut the hell up. Bruno Mars is dope, but come on.
Oh, he can't be on Mount Rushmore.
Hell no.
So okay.
Hell no.
So you don't hate Usher that much.
I mean, all these albums, like, there's hit after hit after hit. Like, take your pick. Like, really, take your pick. And then Fame. Like, come on. Fame.
Oh, man.
No bullshit. Deuces. Yeah, Look at me now. Like, yeah. Like, he'll even go the pop route. Like, stop it. All back. Wet the bed. Come on, Beautiful People. Pick an album. Freeze.
Oh, man. No,
I've been waiting all night to see you. Beautiful People? Yeah, I didn't know T-Pain was on there. Yeah, oh, okay. Mm-hmm. But I mean, and we haven't even gone. We haven't even hit Royalty. We haven't hit Heartbreak on a Full Moon. Indigo is my album. Yeah, I forgot. Breezy, 11:11. Come on, stop playing. Stop playing. Yeah.
It's too many.
So let's go to Confessions, which is a great album. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it might be one of Usher's best ones.
Yeah,
but it ain't one of the best ones out.
So Confessions. We have the intro. We have hit. Okay. Throwback with Jadakiss. Who's listening to that? Confessions 1 hit. Confessions 2 hit. Burn hit. Caught Up, never really liked it, but it was a hit.
It was a hit, yeah.
Superstar, amazing song.
Oh my God, I love that song.
He deserves the accolades for that song. Okay.
Yeah, that's one of
Superstar is one of my favorite Usher songs of all time.
I karaoke to that song.
All right, so let's keep going. That's What It's Made For. Can anybody sing it?
I love that song.
Okay, sing it.
That's what it's made.
Okay. Can you handle it?
I know the song, but I mean, look, I know all the songs.
Keep going. Do it to me.
That's not one.
Take Your Hand.
Girl, I'm not.
Follow Me.
Yeah, but
My Boo. We know My Boo.
Yeah.
Red Light.
I don't know that one.
Seduction. I know that one. But yeah,
I
there's
just
no
don't
comparison.
remember what they're called by their name.
There's
but
no
once that
comparison.
shit start coming on, you're like, oh yeah, I know that shit.
Oh yeah, that's Confessions.
So many albums better than Confessions. Drug Test My Mother Now. Who is this?
Probably one of your kids.
Who is messing with me?
Probably one of your kids. Tell you get drug tested.
It's one of my kids.
Test her for haterism.
I'm not a hater. That's one thing I've never been.
She need a gene test.
I've never been a hater.
Test for the hater gene.
I'm just a truth teller. I'm just a truth teller. That's it. Usher been holding it down since eating Captain Crunch with Diddy as a kid. Yeah, he was eating Captain Crunch with Diddy as a kid. That's the problem.
Usher been doing it for a long time, but he's still not.
All right, so Terrence, he said, and he's a music head too. He said it's not about Usher being better than Chris Brown. It's about Usher needing to be the anchor on the fourth spot. I hear what you're saying, but
that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying Chris Brown, Michael Jackson, and R. Kelly can compete with each other. I'm saying Usher can't compete with them. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And then when you break those three down, they can't compete with Michael. And I'm going to tell you why. Because Michael had people passing out and going to the hospital constantly just by him coming out and doing this.
But you have to remember.
It's different.
You have to remember.
It's different.
You have to remember that back then there was no internet. There was no anything but like catalogs. So people got no stimulation other than right there at the show. Like, you know, like people are desensitized now.
There was MTV.
Girl.
There was. Michael Jackson was known for his videos.
But like, I'm just saying though, it was MTV on like, don't you think about the TVs back when, I think about TVs when I was little.
Yeah, the big
like,
box
come on, like you weren't like, and then you finally got to see it in real 4D. Like you didn't see that on TV, you know, like seeing it in real life back then was like, way different than now. It feels like you see it in real life right here.
How come they were still passing out with the internet being there when Michael Jackson right before he died? Every time he performed.
Because he was iconic and it was like muscle
That's what I'm saying.
Of how. Yeah, but do you get what I'm saying, Sag?
I get what you're saying, but I agree with Mona because like
Michael different.
It's not too many people that's going to faint at a concert like that's insane.
And not just the fainting. This man has.
And we're not talking about the Travis Scott concert.
Yeah,
it seemed like a lot of people was fainting at that one. Okay?
And not just fainting. Like this man carried music on his back when he was a little kid. When he was a little kid, not like coming in teenager, like a little child. This man created a whole genre of music. He really created modern R&B.
I'm pretty sure that Quincy Jones was out there fainting over Elvis.
No, they were throwing panties and stuff, but they weren't having ambulance constantly. No, ain't nobody's concerts look like Michael Jackson. I remember that shit. You a little younger than me. They were like,
I'm definitely younger, but I'm just saying.
It was bad. It was crazy. And you know, back then it was the comparison between him and Prince. But they're different artists to me, and Prince is dope.
Right, and you didn't want to put Prince on there over Usher? Ooh.
And I'm gonna tell you why. It pains me to say this because I'm a huge Prince fan. Everybody knows. But later in Prince's career, his music wasn't as good to me. He would have a hit here and there, like Breakfast, like those songs, but it was not the level of catalog that Prince was putting out. 80s, early 90s. It just wasn't anymore. These people I'm talking about, when did they ever fall off musically? That's what I'm saying.
I just don't think this is a category for Prince.
I think that if MJ was still alive, MJ was still alive, which he could be, I think he still wouldn't be doing all this monumental shit and putting out all this great music. I don't think he would be doing that.
He still was, though. You rocked my world, you did. He was still putting out hits.
Okay, so when was his last hit and when did he die?
I'm not sure. Let's look that up.
Yeah, let's look that up.
That's a good question.
Because I'm saying that, let's be for real, Michael Jackson started getting fucking weird. Okay, he started getting real distracted.
I thought we were going to talk about the scandals.
He started getting real. I'm saying he started getting real distracted. Okay, and I'm saying that if he stayed alive, I don't think that you guys would be sitting. He'd probably, honestly, unfortunately, probably also be in prison because they were coming for his ass. I'm not saying like rightfully.
Michael Jackson's different. I know that case too.
I'm not saying
they don't have evidence to put him in there.
I'm not saying, man, they be doing what the fuck they want to us.
Well, his last #1 hit in the United States was "You Are Not Alone," which was a long time ago. Yes,
okay,
but he still had bangers. Like he had the song with Chris Tucker.
When was the last song?
95.
The last song he put out.
Oh no, the last song he put out.
Yes.
Hold on, you didn't say that. Hold on.
No, I did. When was the last song he put out, and when did he die?
Okay. Last song released.
Mm-hmm. And then I'll look at.
November 2020. November 2003.
Okay, and then what year did he die?
I don't know. I thought you were looking at that.
I am, but I'm not on Wi-Fi here.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so his last original single release would be 2003. When did Michael Jackson die?
In 2009.
2009.
Okay.
But the man had over 105 years of music, so he could take a break for 8 years.
105 years?
I'm just saying.
No.
You just gave Usher a pass to take a break.
I'm not giving Usher a pass. I'm just saying what I'm trying to point out is that he was born in 1958, okay? Mm-hmm. My mom was born in 1962. We're talking about Michael Jackson. My mom is alive. My mom has had cancer twice and is still alive. And she was born in 4 years after him. He could very well, especially with that money, still be alive, okay? Do we really believe that if he was alive right now...
Hold on, do you think Michael Jackson's still alive? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Oh, okay.
That is not what I'm saying.
I got mixed up. Okay, go ahead.
Bitch, no, you think he's still alive.
I don't. No, I don't.
I
think he was murdered, but I don't think he was alive.
I do too. Yeah, what I'm saying is that, do you believe that if he was still alive, that he would still be putting out music? I still believe that last song that he put out would have been in 2003, and it wasn't a banger. Like, it was, so I'm just saying that...
You Were Not Alone is a hit. Or no, maybe that wasn't the one. Hold on, I got confused.
1995.
Yeah, that was 1995.
Right.
So his last one was One More Chance, as part of a compilation of number one.
And I don't even remember what song that is.
It was a release that he did with like all his hits, and he put an extra song on there.
Okay.
He was old. He was.
Yes, but this is my point though. Everybody gets old. Everybody slows down.
But Usher's not old. Usher's not old.
But I think that Usher got kind of succumbed to like the scandals and all of that, and kind of back that. That's what I was saying. And he did lose his stepson. That's what I was saying. Like, he went through a lot publicly, and then it was like it's easier for him to just go to Vegas, do these shows, rinse and repeat. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you have to understand, like, people are people. And I'm just saying that Michael Jackson, yeah, he had all this, you know, great time and everything. But, like, the truth is if he was still here today, he would not be putting out bangers. He would not be, like, he would not still be doing it. He might be in Las Vegas doing shows or whatever. And then that would be okay. Then he would still be considered iconic because he was able to do that longer. Okay, cool.
I think that you are sleeping on Michael Jackson.
I'm not.
I think you really are. I think you need to go back and really look at them albums and research. You are sleeping on him. Just because he got slower in his later years and he was trying to make a comeback or whatever, Michael Jackson could have stopped after the Bad album and would still be on Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
He would still be on there.
Okay, so then it doesn't matter. But I'm just saying, so it doesn't. So your issue with Usher is that he didn't do enough.
Not yet.
Okay, he didn't do enough. All right, I got it.
And it's okay to slow down. And he has hits. Don't get me wrong.
Absolutely,
he has hits. I'm saying Usher has classics. You know, like Confessions, of course. There's classic songs on there. Whatever. It pales in comparison to these three. It really does.
I agree.
If you go track for track, it does. Like,
I do not think for 1 second that Usher needs to be anywhere near in comparison.
Right, Trey? What up, Trey Bird? Say less.
Michael Jackson. I don't think that. I don't think that. I'm just saying that if there's an open spot and there's nobody that we can put in that spot, then he deserves to be there. That's how I feel.
I don't think that you should just put somebody there to put them there. But okay.
It's not putting there to put him there.
Everybody agrees with y'all, though. Everybody agrees with y'all. But every time y'all hear an Usher song from now on, you're going to think about me. But like, is it really?
No, we're going to think about Michael Jackson. We ain't going to think about you, bitch. We're going to think about Michael Jackson. We're going to be like,
did Michael do this right now?
Right. But see, if Michael was alive.
So this is what I do on a regular basis because I love music. So I will pick an artist and listen to like their catalog while I'm cleaning and everything. So I'm very familiar with Michael Jackson's music still, Chris Brown, not really R. Kelly as much, but those songs are stuck in my head. And Usher, like I do listen to their music. I skip a lot of Usher songs. I'm not gonna sit here in front. I skip a lot of songs on his albums.
Okay.
But he does, when he hits, he hits. I'll give it to him.
What do you think about Usher's song? What song was that called? That Moving Mountains?
I love that song.
Yeah.
And Trading Places is dope. I love Trading Places. Yeah.
I love that song.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not a hater. That's what I'm saying. I love these people. I'm just a truth teller. Like
that song right there, Moving Mountains. That is one of the best R&B songs I've ever heard.
I don't even think that's one of his best songs.
I love that song.
Have you heard Superstar?
Okay,
that's my
shit. That is okay. That's definitely better. Okay, that's definitely better.
But
I'm just saying, Moving Mountains is on my playlist. It's on my playlist. Like it's on my hymn playlist. It's on it.
I have a hymn playlist.
Girl, I got a playlist called Hymn.
I have a playlist called Her.
On it.
It's on it. Her, one called Him.
But that is the only Usher song on that bitch. And guess what else is on there?
I rest my case. That's the only Usher song on her playlist. I rest my case. So y'all should be wanting to argue with me for any reason. That's the one.
But Chris Brown only got one on mine too.
What song?
Residuals.
Okay. Well.
Oh no, Superstar's on 2. Okay, so he got 2.
Okay.
All right.
Chris
Brown got 2. Michael Jackson ain't got shit on my playlist, so maybe I ain't sleeping on
and I talked about that last night. I said, now, do I run to just put on Michael every day? Like, I have to be in the mood for that. But we have already established he's kind of like up above those other two too. But I will go through a Michael Jackson run every once in a while if I watch the little movie joint, the Jackson movie. Mm-hmm. I'll put on Michael Jackson and I'll start listening like Jackson 5 all the way through. And it's really dope. Like if you listen to Off the Wall album and listen to, what's the album with Billie Jean? Thriller. Listen to Off the Wall and listen to Thriller. The execution, the music, and some of that is not just Michael, it's Quincy Jones. Yes. But he changed the game. He changed it.
So, the top 3, rank them. What?
She already did.
MJ is
number one, and don't nobody ever need to fucking try to touch it. He's number one. There will never be another MJ.
Who's 2 and 3?
Yeah, well, his name's Chris Brown.
Chris Brown is right behind him.
So Chris Brown,
and then
2.
R. Kelly is right behind him. And then everybody else ain't shit. Well,
Chris
that's
Brown,
what Mona thinks.
Like, y'all want me to really fuck the internet up?
I ain't gonna lie.
And my sister's gonna get mad at me because she's a hugest Michael Jackson fan. Chris Brown can dance circles around Michael Jackson.
I agree. I agree. Thank you. Because now let's go ahead and rip that Band-Aid off. Because let's go and rip that Band-Aid off. Because I'm not sleeping on Michael Jackson. When we have Chris Brown in real life, like be for real, Chris Brown been here since I was mixing up shakes at Steak and Shake in the drive-thru when I was 19 working. Right? Like, be for real. Like, when I was like 5 years old, my twin sister had a crush on Michael Jackson. Mm-hmm. Crazy bitch. She had a crush on him.
Michael Jackson, like most people don't know because y'all are younger. When I tell you when his videos would premiere, they would premiere on Fox after television shows, and it would be an event.
Because our parents were like,
it would be an event.
Fuck your kid TV.
like he's the reason that black people are even. He's the reason black people are even shown on MTV. Like he did a lot. I'm just saying he did so much. He solidified. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
I agree, but I'm gonna put Chris Brown at my favorite R&B artist that is a man. I am.
Yeah,
he's my favorite.
I still put him at 3 though. I still put him at
3.
I put Chris before R. Kelly. I put him before R. Kelly.
Oh, okay.
Yes. The reason why is because Chris is still going. He's not done yet. Once he's done, he's going to be above both of them.
Yeah, but that's why he should be above them anyway.
No, you can't give it to him already.
Okay, but hold on. But no,
R. Kelly can't dance.
What did R. Kelly do?
That don't mean nothing. That just
R. Kelly can't rap. R. Kelly can't rap.
R. Kelly couldn't read and did all that.
It's actually amazing. It's amazing when you think about
it. It's really dope. But
how you write when you can't read? I don't know.
I don't know. Someone else was doing it. Somebody else was doing it. He was like, and say this.
If I could
say that.
Turn back the hands.
Erase what I just said. Fuck that bullshit. I meant this.
I believe I can fly.
He was like, I believe I can die. And then he was like, no, put fly.
Put fly.
Yeah, erase that. Put fly.
They're going to be singing this in middle school.
Right. Yeah, we got to make this family friendly.
Yes. Hilarious. But we could go all day, and we won't because we already went over in time. This is a Jordan LeBron debate for real. For real.
See,
it really is.
What I brought
it really
up
is.
Yesterday.
It really is.
Like I said with them, LeBron.
Can we bring my daddy on this show for that debate? And my dad can't stand LeBron.
And yes, R. Kelly did right. You are not alone.
I had that conversation.
My daddy cannot stand LeBron. We need to do that. Oh, we bring him that nigga in here for that shit.
Yeah, he'll have to go back and forth with Cedric because I don't know enough.
Yeah, let him.
But that's the same conversation.
My daddy will go fucking stat for stat with anybody. I hope you ready.
Like LeBron, to me, LeBron is still playing right now.
I'll call my daddy right now. Put his ass on.
No, don't do that. We gotta close out.
Yeah, because he's still playing. You gotta wait till he's done so his career is
can
solidified.
Be compared to.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you got MJ. He's still trying to fight MJ. You can't put him. No, you gotta wait till his career is over. Just like Chris Brown. You gotta wait till his career
I think
over.
that you can put Chris Brown before R. Kelly.
No. R. Kelly got
maybe you can have an argument if you talk about classics because R. Kelly does have more solid classics like that will always be old black people dancing to his music. Like so
R. Kelly didn't have to dance. That's to me the dancing is just an extra little spice on the R&B
and he created dance songs. He created dance songs. So yeah, I'll give you that. But I still think Chris Brown deserves to be above a pedophile. Don't start it. No, that's how it starts. That's how it starts. No. It's the freaking baby. I'm about to have me some fun. That's how it starts. That's how it starts. Don't do it. It's like don't look person in the eyes. Don't sing an R. Kelly lyric because you're gonna be in the corner somewhere. You're gonna be in the corner. It starts off slow and then you know what I'm saying? Like
number 2.
I'm a bad man. Like he has so many. But anyways, all 3 of those artists have amazing catalogs.
Shut up.
Oh, that was a good one.
Listen.
Bitch, shut up. God, I told your ass to get to walking. God, I told you get to walking.
Listen to the catalogs if you want to. Thank you, Nina. Listen to the catalogs if you want to. And you can also add in R. Kelly. But if you haven't been listening to him, I'm telling you, don't start with the one song because it's going to pull you back in. You'll be like, well, I remember this one.
I ain't listened to R. Kelly in a long time, but I ain't going to lie. I'm like,
don't start singing the lyrics.
Still on Apple Music?
Don't start singing the lyrics. Don't do it. Oh, God. See, it's in my head. All kinds of songs. But anyways, so we have to definitely close out the show. Thank you guys for watching. We definitely appreciate your support and your love. All of the people who watched on Facebook, all the people who watched on YouTube Live, and the people who will watch later. We definitely appreciate that. I want to just bring up the slide about the intro. So we do need an intro for the show, and I know a lot of music artists watch the show. So if you want to submit I think it's a 30-second. Is it 30 seconds on the slide? 30 or 60. 60, 30, whatever. 30 seconds. If you want to submit a 30-second intro for our podcast, you can go ahead and submit it to me.
Dude, I love that.
You can submit it to me by DM.
I'm going to submit one.
Okay, go ahead, girl.
I'm going to do it too.
Let's see who's going to get on it.
I'm going to get on that.
See who's going to get on it. So definitely send that to us for sure. Also, a reminder, we do live music reviews here at the podcast. You can show that slide as well. Thank you, EK. We do live music reviews, so you can always send it to my email or my Instagram or Facebook, or you can hit up Cedric's Instagram or Facebook as well. And we also, if you are a music artist and you want to come on the show, definitely hit us up. But we also do an in-studio called 7 Minutes of Dope. It's an artist mini session. It costs $20. And then you come to the studio, you do a showcase. If you want the additional footage, if you want us to record you and send you the video, it's an extra $20 for that performance. So we definitely would encourage artists to reach out to us.
And it's a new studio.
New studio.
So break it in.
Break it in.
Like we doing right now.
Thank you, Shauna. Eden said your body's calling. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Stay out my comments, Eden. Don't be putting no more R. Kelly songs in there. Because now I'm thinking of 12 play. Like, stop it. Stop. I've held on strong for so long. I'm trying to tell you. Woo! Happy people! It just comes in your head. It just keeps coming. Yeah, maybe he deserves to be number 2.
Yeah.
But anyways, so thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you everybody who voted for us for our award. We definitely appreciate y'all. Our next episode is the 100th episode. We're gonna have some special little guests or special things for y'all. So definitely tune in. But we appreciate y'all. We're going to close out with a video of me and my sister. This episode is dedicated to Mika Howard, aka Melanie Diaghi. If y'all don't know who that is, you shouldn't. And we're going to get shirts made that says, who is Melanie Diaghi? Because if you know, you know. So that's that. Thank you, and we will see you next time.
See y'all.
And thank you, Missy, for coming on.
Oh, thank you guys for letting me just pull up randomly. Like, okay.
Don't nobody else do that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, y'all can't
She's
do
special.
that. I get to do that. Y'all don't get to do that.
Don't do that. Please don't pull up on me random. Don't even come to my house randomly. Like, please call ahead. I'm that type of person. Please. So we can go ahead and show that video. Thank you so much. And thank you as well to Cedric for being a co-host.
Let's do a little cheers.
Yes, thank you to Cedric for being a co-host.
To
Thank
Mika.
you for Mona. Thank you for
Mika and
Missy,
EK.
EK.
Thank you to all the people who have supported the Dope Academy podcast. All of the guests we had. Everybody in the comments. Everything. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Now that you're gone, every day I go on, but life's just not the same. I'm so empty inside, and my tears I can't hide, but I'll try to face the pain, though I'm missing you. Now that you're gone, every day I go on, but life's just not the same. I'm so empty inside, and my tears I can't hide, but I'll try to face the pain, though I'm missing you.